In today's time, we know a lot of things about the past. But while digging up the past, have you ever come across your mind that the thing happened for the first time, like the first recorded word, like the first card that was there for travel? What was the human name for the first time? We know Adam and Eve, but there is a recorded name as well. The first mobile phone, what was it called? The first recorded aeroplane, though there were many other concepts from the past. What is Erda, Aero, and tell us. So let's dig up with the thing that happened for the first time. So, welcome to Knowledge and Lighter, and let's dig up the past. What happened for the first time in the world? One first word, the first recorded word in history was fought in Mesopotamia around 2700 BCE between the Sumerians and the Elamites. Sumerians led by the king Enme-Beragesi against the Elamites. This information has been secured by the archaeological survey that happened in Mesopotamia. Do we know the first animal on the earth? Prehistoric era. The first animal on the earth was like a comb jelly, also known as stenophore. A 2003 study using the chromosomal data from the modern day comb jellies suggests they were the first known animals emerging between around 600 million to 700 million years ago. In today's time, we have found a lot of birds around us. But what about the first bird in the world that has been recorded? Archaeopteryx is considered by many to be the first bird, being of around 150 million years of age. It is actually an intermediate between the birds that we see flying around in our backyard and a predatory dinosaurs like Deinonychus. Archaeopteryx had some bird-like features such as feathers and a wishbone, but also had characteristics of dinosaurs including teeth, a long bony tail, and long claws into its hand. In today's time, we travel in lot of cars, but which was the first recorded car? On January 29, 1886, Carl Benz applied for the patent for his car, a vehicle powered by gas engine. The patent number was 37435, may be regarded as the birth certificate of the automobile. In July 1886, the newspaper reported on the first public outing of the three-wheeled Benz patent motor car, model number 1. Do you know about the first human name? As per the Bible, Quran, there are many names has been suggested, which may be mythological, but the first recorded name was something else. According to Bible, the first human name was Adam, and there was a lady named Eve. The first recorded name in history is Kushim, who appears on a 5000 years old clay tablet from Mesopotamia. In today's technological world, we use mobile phone of different sects and categories. Who brought the first mobile phone in the world? The first mobile phone was the Motorola Dynatac 8000X, invented by Martin Cooper, a Motorola engineer. Cooper created the radio telephone system, which included the Dynatac 800X on October 17, 1973. The Dynatac 800X was a bulky device that weighed around 1.1 kg. It had a 15 centimeter antenna that needed to be extended before making a call. The battery took 10 hours to charge and only provide 30 minutes of talk time. The Dynatac 800X went in public sale in 1984, and the cost at that time was almost $3,900, which is approximately around $11,000 to $12,000 in today's time. What about the first recorded god? Inanna, also known as Ishtar, is the first known deity with written evidence of her existence. She was a Mesopotamian goddess of love, war, fertility, sensual, and protection. Inanna was worshipped by many people in Mesopotamia during the Akkadian, Babylonian, and Assyrian. From around 2900 BCE to 550 BCE. The first recorded civilization. The first recorded civilization was Mesopotamia, which developed in what is now Iraq, Kuwait, and Syria between 4000 to 3500 BCE. Mesopotamia is known as the cradle of civilization. In today's time, we fly from one country to other with variety of aeroplanes. What was the first aeroplane that recorded? In this scenario, the first recorded aeroplane, India was the first to record the first aeroplane, because in Indian mythology there are many references where a word Vimana comes. Vimana are mythological flying palaces or chariots described in Hindu texts and Sanskrit epics. The Pushpak Vimana or of Ravan, who took it from Kubera and Rama returned it to Kubera back, is the most quoted example of Vimana. Vimana is also mentioned in Jain text. So human mind is like this, without seeing anything they cannot record. So we can consider Vimana, the object which was flying, as the first recorded mythological text reference. Then if we come to the modern day recorded aeroplane diaries, in 6th century AD, a Chinese prince Yuan Huangtou made an early recorded flight in a man lifting kite. Then 1809 Sir George's hang glider was won. In 1810 Walker's aircraft design had a stick control to increase and decrease the lift. A little bit modified version was done in 1831 by the Walker's aircraft again, where the wings between the two larger sets has a fixed wing and the wings were movable. Then the first recorded plane was by the Wright brothers, which was on December 17, 1903. The first flight took from the Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. It was a research program of 4 years, which started in 1899. The first plane that took a flight for 12 seconds and covered 120 feet by Orwell, and the second recorded flight is by Wilbur. It took a flight of 59 seconds and covered 852 feet. We stay in Earth. So what was Earth called first as recorded form? The original name of Earth is unknown, but it likely comes from an Anglo-Saxon word Edra, which means ground or soil. The word earth comes from an Old English word called erof, which had multiple meanings including soil, dirt, ground, dry land, or a country. The word earth was first used to refer to the sphere of the earth in early 15th century. Other than that, long time back, earth was also called as terra mater tellus by the poets and erfo by the Mayans. So these were few things that happened first. I'll come up with a series with other things that happened for the first time. So if you have liked this video, if you find it interesting, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.